What's going on, beautiful people? D'Lo Brands back for another video, and I'm excited. I am super excited to bring you guys' attention to this tool. This is amazing. Let's just get right into it. So this right here is Nano Browser. Nano Browser. So it is basically an AI web agent that runs in your browser and utilizes its tabs to perform tasks and things of that nature. And it's really cool. And it is a Chrome extension. However, I'm on Microsoft Edge and it works on Microsoft Edge, as you can see right here. So install it, and then you will get this window right here. So really simple, but it'll prompt you to set up your settings. So if you go to settings, it'll come up with all of this stuff. And this is where you will input your desired model. So any model, well, I want to say any model you can think of is available right now. But through OpenRouter, you could get any model. So they got OpenAI, Anthropic, DeepSeek, Grok, but I am using Gemini, and Gemini isn't on the list because I have it selected already. Gemini. So put in your API key, select which models you want to be able to use, and then down here is where it gets interesting. You get to see a little bit of the functionality. So inside of Nano Browser, you have a planner agent, you have a navigator agent, and you have a validator agent. So you get to choose which model you'll use for each of these. I would say more complex tasks should take the more complex model, and I believe that the navigator has the most complex tasks. Maybe, I don't know, we'll figure out within documentation or whatever. But you can set up the temperature, how creative it is, and the top P. I'm not even sure what that is, but I'm just leaving it at default. Hopefully it's nothing detrimental. But then you got the speech to text model, which you can choose which one you'll use for that. I like 2.5 Flash for everything. I like 2.5 Pro only really for coding or really intricate documents and things like that. But Flash really is good for pretty much everything. But the planner has the easiest job, so I just say 2.0 Flash. So you have these other settings. You can set up the max steps. Usually it's not going to take too many steps to get it done, or too many actions per step either. So you can leave those at default. Default, I think it's 100. So I have it at 50, and I turn the max actions down, I believe. Enable vision. The reason why you want to enable vision, you'll see in a second why it's very important, but it adds more capabilities and gives you a better output. So display highlights, you can show the visual highlights of interactive elements. We'll basically be able to see how this thing is going about it and looking at it. And yeah, so you also have the firewall. So the firewall is basically where you can just, block out list. And I just want to block out all of this for my safety, all the sensitive information websites that I go to. But you can also only have this allowed websites. So you can say, hey, you can only go to these websites, and that may be better, but you got to think about research. It has to go to all of these other websites. So I just say deny all the ones that I don't want it to have. Cool. So bam, once you set that up, you're pretty much good. Honestly, you have it over here. Just make sure you click save when you are setting up your model. In here, it'll be a button right here that says save. So make sure you do that. But let's try it out. So let's just go to a new tab. And what do we want Nano Browser to do? Right now, Gemini 2.0 and 2.5 are working together to get this done. So we can either speak it. So let's do that. Let's say grant microphone permission, allow. Go to linkedin.com and draft a post that says, I am having a great day today. Okay. So if we click send, it goes to the planner, which is 2.0. It says we're going to go here and then we're going to start a new post. The answer is not yet correct. The validator. So we got to my LinkedIn page. It says Nano Browser is debugging this browser. Ooh, look at that. You see that right there? That is how these models are doing this. They are looking at the page, detailing what everything is, detailing all of the buttons, looking at what it is. See, it's typing in right now. Do we see this? I'm not doing anything. My hands are in the air. This is the future of getting things done. When you have a multitude of these agents running at the same time performing tasks. And it did not post it, which I like. It's not doing sensitive actions. I love that. So if I wanted to post that, I could post it right now, or I can just X out and save it as a draft. But we'll just discard it. And it can do larger things. So if you had a post with an image, I'm not sure if you can add images in here, but if you could, let's see if it can do this. Let's see if we make a Google sheet and we say content for July, and we're gonna have title, caption, and image, and then we're gonna just do a dummy title. So we're gonna say how to scale your business in 2 months, and then okay, so for these, let's just format wrapping clip, how to scale your business, caption, scaling your let's just use speech. Scaling your business is easy to do and you need to do it today. So make sure that you follow our page. Okay. And then for the image, we're going to input an image. So we're going to go up to insert image, incel, browse. Let's just do this one. Okay, bam. So now it's in here. So now I'm going to say use the Google Sheet I have open to post on LinkedIn. So I want to see if it can do this. Let's see if we can give it minimal instructions. Switch to the Google Sheet tab, extract the content, switch back to the LinkedIn tab. Oh my gosh. So it knows that these tabs are open. It's looking at it. It's looking at it. Okay. It sees everything. The answer is not yet correct. The agent's action result states it cannot locate a Google Sheet tab, but the current tab is clearly a Google Sheet. It's clearly a Google Sheet navigator. Okay. So now it's going to select the sales, fail to send keys, copy content of sale. Let me see. I went to messaging. Task failed. Too many failures of validation. Okay. So we found a little bit of a hallucination, discrepancy within the model, whatever. I can understand if it didn't get that because, that's not really a basic thing. You have to go to this page, extract the content from the specific sales on this page. You got to look at this title, caption, image, and we didn't give it a ton of context. So I will not hold that task to it. I won't. But we can also search with it. So if we open a new tab, let's just close everything that we have open. Find me the best athletic joggers for runners. I want them to be red and black and not cost over, let's say not cost under $30. Bam. So we're gonna send that. And honestly, let me just reset this really quick because I don't wanna do it in the same tab because it looked like it did hallucinate a little bit when we did that. Okay, so red and black athletic joggers, and I like how fast it's going. You know, it's going decently fast. And mind you, if you do use this, you have to embed or implement your API key, which that is going to cost money. So yes, I'm being charged for this. And if you have vision to be able to see all of this stuff on, or to give the model the ability to see all of this stuff, then you are going to get charged more. So keep that in mind. But it's doing this thing, red and black. Apply the price filter. Oh my goodness. Is it actually going to do that? Is it actually going to apply the price filter? I think it did. Did it? I'm not sure if it applied the filter, but this is crazy. And it looks like it has all of the portions of the page numbered. So it's like, okay, 26 is Amazon Basics and it's a button. Okay. The agent was unable to find athletic joggers that are red and black and cost at least $30. The closest match found was the Adidas Men's Essential Warm Up. Okay, Adidas Men's Essential Warm Up. That's not even the closest one. So all it had to do was go here and say $30 and up and press go. Bam, $35, $32. So it can't do everything, but if I look, okay, let's just do this really quick. A LinkedIn post talking about our company. Okay. So I'm gonna give it this entire post. We're gonna go to a new one, and we're gonna say go to LinkedIn.com and post this. And we're just gonna give it. I'm gonna say post this on my AI Educate company page. Ooh, because if it can do that, that'll be really cool. So, bam, bam, company page. Company page? Are you going to go to the company page? Let's see what number it gives it. It's number 57. Number 57. Navigate to AI Educate company page. Nice. It went there. Okay. It has a pop-up. What do? Uh-oh. Click the dismiss button. Index. Okay. It got out of the pop-up. Dismiss the pop-up. Create. Click the press create. Ooh, start a post. Okay. Nice. Nice. Paste the provided text. Oh, this is so cool to watch. Like I'm not doing anything and my computer is functioning, and this is the future. This is why I have to show every business. So it is struggling to paste it. It didn't post it. It didn't post it. Pasted the text into the post editor, tired of AI hype. The answer is not yet correct. The provided context describes the plan to post the message, but does not show the actual result of the post being published. So it didn't post it. We saw it was able to post on my regular page, but it wasn't able to post. And I'm pretty sure more functionality is gonna come for this. If you go to the Discord, actually inside the Discord, and they are actively trying to make this app better. And I believe in 3 months this can be something that we use to really get things done. But compared to Retriever, which Retriever literally could not do anything, at least we see the functionality behind this platform, and it does okay, but it is not perfect yet. So let's keep that in mind. But if you did learn anything in this video, be sure to try it out, number one, and also comment below what you did learn, what you think about it. I think that it is one of those apps that has a lot of potential, but currently just right now, the capabilities and the functionality, the human knowledge to be able to decipher different choices is something that AI has to catch up to. So I really understand that it is at the level that it is, but make sure you guys are join the newsletter. So every single day we have some new form of information coming out, and I'm also adding a funny part to it. So stay tuned for that. It's in the description. But also we have programs coming soon. Go to AIeducate.us to join the waitlist for those. Content creation, branding, design, those are in the same course. Business analytics, data consolidation, things like that are going to be in a course. So we have a lot of things coming out. But this has been D-Lo Brands, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.